Hello, boys and girls. This is your Mr. GST CA Vishnuvardhan. This video is mainly for the students who are writing this May 2022 exam day after tomorrow. So this video is mainly of advising you the important topics, very important topics in GST, which you should not at all miss at any cost while going for your exam. So without wasting the time, let me go into the content. So if you see the exam pattern actually, my dear friends, as you know, GST is for 40 marks. First question is going to be a compulsory question, which is 8-mark question. So if you look at the trend, in every attempt, the 8-mark question is going to be from ITC topic, input tax credit, and not alone input tax credit. Nowadays, they are asking you input tax credit, value of supply, time of supply together. These topics combined together, they're asking you a 8-mark question. So here, to answer that question, you should be very much thorough with in input tax credit chapter. You should be thorough with section 16 subsection 2, the conditions for availing ITC, and section 17 subsection 5, the blocked credits, and most importantly, how do you utilize the ITC balance? So the utilization of ITC balance is going to be very crucial. That will be definitely tested in the exam, and along with that, most probably they might test you value of supply concepts also, right? So these two chapters, chapter number 6 and chapter number 5, are going to be very crucial for you in the main exam. So chapter 6 is tested in the first question, and also it is tested in the remaining subsequent questions also, most probably. So 6 and 5 are going to be very crucial for you. And chapter 6, especially section 16 subsection 2, 17 subsection 5, and how do you utilize ITC balance, and this rule 86B. Rule 86B regarding the utilization of ITC balance at 1%, limit 1 is 0. So that concept also, you please be thorough. And then make sure you are going with chapter 5, value of supply first, and then time of supply. Value of supply, a very small unit, but tested almost in every exam. So please make sure you are covering that. And then after these two topics, please go through chapter number 7. Chapter number 7, that is registration. So registration, every attempt they are testing registration chapter. So please make sure you are going with the registration chapter, the threshold limits for registration, and the other registration procedure and etc. other topics. Make sure you are not missing this chapter at any cost. So please be thorough with this chapter. And chapter number 10, returns. Coming to chapter number 10, returns. See, make sure you are thorough with the types of returns, their due dates, and there is QRMP scheme. In QRMP scheme, there are different due dates. Please be thorough with that. And the late fees for filing these returns, that you should be very much thorough. So returns chapter also, every attempt they're testing the question. So this should be your next priority. And coming to what should be read next, please make sure in chapter number 3, you are reading section 9 subsection 3. You are referring section 9 subsection 3, that is reverse charge mechanism transactions. Whatever are there, please be thorough with them. And section 10, composition scheme. These two sections you should be very much clear. So in section 9, especially 9 subsection 3, very important, and section 10 clear. So in chapter 3, if you are concentrating on these two things, it will be very helpful for you. And chapter 8 and 9 are also the chapters where every attempt they are testing the theory questions. In chapter 8, please be thorough, completely a small chapter, very small chapter. Chapter 9 is a very small chapter. In chapter 9, I'm not asking you to go through entire chapter 9. Please make sure you're going through the interest calculation. Friends, understand here, utilization of ITC balance is coming in chapter 9 actually, but it is discussed in chapter 6 itself. So that is what very important area in chapter 9, so that you are already covering in chapter 6. So please make sure interest calculation, already this interest calculation is very important for you. But one small drawback here is in the last attempt it got tested, but still there are some possibilities, a very good concept actually. So there might be chances again to test it. So please be thorough. So what I suggest you is, first of all, see, generally students have a negative opinion about taxation paper, like they are always scared about how to score good marks in this particular paper. Please understand, you have 40 marks GST where the syllabus is very less compared to income tax, and the concepts are not complicated as income tax. So first of all, you focus on this particular 40 marks content and please be thorough. And two, in this 40 marks content, first focus on these things what I have mentioned here, and then go with the remaining topics. And then make sure you're going with the income tax. I'm not asking you to please ignore income tax. Please understand, because GST is easy and lesser amount of syllabus is being tested in your portion, like lesser amount of syllabus is there compared to income tax. First finish GST, then go with the income tax, right? And one more important thing is, this being the last exam in first group, mostly those who are writing first group, they might neglect the last paper. They will have that little bit of negligence in their body. So please avoid that and make sure you're putting all your efforts for the last exam. And one more important thing I want to tell you is, please be very strong mentally. The paper will be very easy and you can easily score in the paper. Please trust on yourself and work hard. Fine. So thank you so much. Wishing you all the best and all success. If at all you have any doubts till day after tomorrow's exam, you can happily message me in my Insta, CA_Vishnu_Vardhan is my Insta ID, or you can even WhatsApp me in 9030212312. Any doubt, whatever you have having in GST, you can just take a photo and send it to me in WhatsApp or Instagram. I'll try to immediately respond to you, because your exam is on 22nd. I'll definitely try to reply to you as early as possible. Fine. Please read well, work hard. Surely success will be yours. Again, wishing you all the very best. Good luck. Thank you. This is your CA Vishnuvardhan signing off. Jai Hind.